What is going on, familia hermosa? Welcome back to the channel. I am Anna, and today I'm back for another memory plan with me. Today I am using this park hopper kit from Scribble Prints Co, and I'm so excited, you guys. I fell in love with this kit as soon as she released it, and I was like, this is going into my cart. Here is my wallet, take it. Which is basically what I've been saying to Scribble Prints Co for like the past few months. She's just been taking all my money basically, but it's fine, or at least that's what I'm telling myself. I'm telling myself that it's fine. But anyways, you guys, I decided to use this kit for this last week of February because this time last year we were actually in Disney, and I'm having serious Disney withdrawals, you guys. And this kit is perfect for that because there's so many boxes just dedicated to like dreaming of Disney. There's one that says I'm either at Disney or like missing Disney. I put most of those in the sidebar because I was like, this is basically the theme of this week. I just want to be at Disney. I even threw around the idea of just going. Me and my boyfriend both have a couple days off soon, and I was like, what if we just like go on a whim? And then I was like, no, Anna, be sensible. Like, you got goals, stop it. But you guys, I was so close. But I didn't. Don't worry. I didn't do it. But it's going to happen. It's either going to happen at the end of this year or next year. We're going to go because I can't not go. I have a problem. I think it's the same problem I have with stickers with Disney. So I thought it would only be appropriate, given the kit and what I just explained, to do a Disney Parks tag for this video. So I'm going to be going over those questions and answering questions about the Disney parks. I got these questions from a blog called The Girl from Alabama. I literally just Googled these questions, you guys. This is how I roll. And so I'll be putting a link in the description box for you guys, but I'll also list out all of the questions in case you guys want to hop on the tag as well. And I know the last few videos have been tag heavy. I think my last 2 or 3 videos were tags, but the next couple of videos will probably be more topic based so that I can, break it up a little and I'm not always doing tags. So anyways, enough about all of that. Let's get into it. I did pull in some hollow foil elements from Glam Planner, some sparkly hollow elements from SPC, and I think that's it as far as the foil that was pulled in. I think it was from either one of those shops. But as always, if you guys have questions on the stickers, feel free to leave them down below. I always get back to your comments. So let's get started. Okay, so question 1, which Disney parks have you visited? I've actually only been to Disney World in Florida. I have not been to any of the international Disney locations, and I haven't been to Disneyland. However, let's just say that I will be going to Disneyland, I would say in the coming years, because if you are not aware and you are a fan of Marvel, they are going to be opening up an Avengers campus. So basically a land dedicated to the Avengers. And I think there'll be two rides, if I'm not mistaken. There'll be a Spider-Man ride and like an Avengers themed ride. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what I remember reading way back before Rona was a thing. And then Rona happened. So anyways, but yeah, so we're definitely planning to go for when that opens up, because like if you guys have followed the channel at all, you know that your girl rocks with Marvel. So definitely be there for that. But I've only ever been to Disney World. Next question, what is your earliest Disney park memory? Oh, I went to Disney, I think when I was like 10 or 11 maybe, and it was like a big family trip. I still have a lot of family that live in Florida. So it was like a big family reunion. We went, it was me, my uncles, aunts, cousins. It was like huge. Like thinking about it now, I'm like, who coordinated this? Because I would cry. But we all went and it was so much fun. We had such a good time. It's one of my favorite like family vacations to date. It might be my favorite one actually. So that's probably my earliest Disney park memory. And I remember we also hit like Busch Gardens that trip, I think. And I remember going on a roller coaster that I really loved, which I don't tend to love roller coasters, but I'm trying to get over my fear of them and get on them more. And my cousin, who's way more of a daredevil, was like, you need to get on this. So I ended up getting on it and like loving it. I think I went on it twice. And I can't remember for the life of me what roller coaster it was or if it was even Disney. It could have been Busch Gardens, but yeah, so much fun. Okay, which is your favorite park? Ooh, that is so hard. I think it's so hard. I think Epcot, but now like Epcot / Hollywood Studios, just because Hollywood Studios has had so many amazing things added with Toy Story Land and then Star Wars Land, like Galaxy's Edge. Y'all, listen. First of all, if you are a fan of Star Wars, I'm actually not a huge fan of Star Wars, but if you are a fan, you must go to Galaxy's Edge. It is incredible what they did with it. And I'm not even a huge fan, so I can't imagine what like a huge fan would feel like when they step into that place. It is crazy. And secondly, if you guys, you probably haven't missed it, but Andrea of Scribble Prints Co. just released, I think last week, a Galaxy's Edge themed kit. Y'all, I cannot wait to use that thing. I already ordered it, obviously. It is stunning and it makes me miss Disney even more, but it's fine. It's fine. All that to say, I'm kind of tied because I really love Epcot, but with all the additions to Hollywood Studios, I feel like might be tied for first, or at least a really close second. So probably those two. It's so hard though. There are things I love so much about each of the parks that it makes it really hard to choose a favorite, but I'm going to go with those two, I guess. And even if you guys don't have a channel, but you want to answer some of the questions down below in the comments, please feel free to do so. I'd love to hear what your earliest memories are or your favorite park or anything like that. So I'm always down to talk Disney World. Like, yes, please. Okay. Question 4. Which on-site hotels have you stayed at? I have stayed at All Star Sports, All Star Movies, and Caribbean Beach. I think those are the only 3 that we've stayed at. Yeah. The very first time I went with my family, we stayed off property. But the times I've gone with my boyfriend, we've stayed on property all of the times. So, I mean, mostly we're staying in the value resorts because, you know, we ain't rich up in here. But I'd love to stay in some of the deluxe resorts or even some of the moderate resorts. But yeah. Okay, what is your favorite Disney holiday photo? Is this like a photo I've taken? Because I've never actually been to Disney for the holidays. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't have one just because I haven't been for the holidays, which might change this year. Hint, hint. Next question, which is your favorite castle, Belle's or Cinderella's? Oh, I think Cinderella. Is it? Wait, yeah. I don't think I've actually like gotten a good look of Belle's castle because I'm pretty sure that's where Be Our Guest is. Someone tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where the Be Our Guest restaurant is. And I don't think, or at least I can't remember getting a very good look at it. Although I do want to eat at Be Our Guest one trip. We just haven't been able to because it's a pretty hot ticket, but I think Cinderella. Okay, next question. What is your favorite land / area? Oh, there's so many. This is so hard. I really love Toy Story Land. It's just so good. I'm telling you, like, Disney's theming is really, really, like, amazing. They are, like, kings, emperors. I don't even know. They're, like, their theming is just wild. It's so good. So I love, like, even bathrooms are themed in the parks. It's wild in those like particular lands. So I think Toy Story Land is probably my favorite, and the World Showcase, of course, in Epcot is amazing with the different countries. So probably those two are my faves as far as land/area. Number 8, what is your all-time favorite ride? Oh, goodness. I really love Test Track. I really love Haunted Mansion for some reason. I adore that ride so much. Let's see. Haunted Mansion, Test Track, and I really love the Safari in Animal Kingdom. I feel like that's just like you have to do the Safari when you go to Animal Kingdom. It doesn't matter how many times you've done it, because like animals, live animals, it's amazing. So I guess those are 3, but whatever. What do you think is the most underrated ride? The most underrated ride. Ooh, I don't know. The most underrated ride. I'm trying to think of a ride that I like that people don't really care for. I love the Winnie the Pooh ride, which I know is like silly probably, but it's so stinking cute. I adore that ride. What other ride? I'm trying to think of all the parks. Oh, I actually really love Living with the Land. Me and my boyfriend say this all the time. We like love that ride, but I know most people probably find it boring, but I just love that ride. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of people sometimes find Epcot to be like the quote unquote boring park, but I'm kind of a nerd, so maybe that's why I adore it so much. But I also love their festivals, so I don't know. I'm going to go with Living with the Land and Winnie the Pooh, I think, are super underrated, in my opinion. What do you think is the most overrated ride? Rock and Roller Coaster. I don't. Not only do I not like roller coasters that go upside down, but like that roller coaster in particular was extremely short. Thank God, because I wanted to get off of it anyway. So I was very thankful for that. But I feel like it's super short, that ride. And, with the wait time that some of these rides are when you're in the parks, like, nah, homie, I'm good. I'm all set with that. Okay, number 11 is, what is your favorite show/parade? Oh, Fantasmic is my favorite show. Like, hands down. I love Fantasmic. It's my favorite. Yeah. Number 12 is, do you enjoy meeting characters? Yes, it's so fun. They're so cute and sweet. I love it. It's so awesome. One of these trips that I went, I met Pocahontas, I think in Animal Kingdom. And we went with a friend. One of my friends went with us, and she took a picture and she was like, you look like so starstruck. And Pocahontas is my favorite. So I'm like, all right, fine. Like, leave me alone. It was kind of cool. This is who I am, y'all. This is who I am. So yes, I enjoy meeting the characters. Number 13 is, what characters have you met and who is your favorite? So I met Pocahontas, which I just mentioned. I've met Mickey and Minnie, Goofy, Daisy, Donald. Who else? I think that's it. And like the big 5 or whatever they're called, I met them because we did like a character dining experience. That's why I met them. I think my favorite was definitely Goofy, because he's actually legit goofy. You meet him, who would have thought? But he actually is, which I find just so lovable. So I think Goofy was my favorite. Next question, what is your favorite restaurant? Ooh, what is my favorite restaurant? Oh man, this is hard for in the parks because I have so many. Like, if you guys have done Disney Springs, or what was Downtown Disney, I mean now Disney Springs has so many restaurants that are so good. But I'm trying to think of restaurants on property. I mean, this isn't really a restaurant, but it's like one of their little like, what do you call them? Kiosks or whatever. It's Sleepy Hollow. They're the ones that sell that amazing Nutella waffle with fruit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you guys are about the Disney life, you know what I'm talking about. And it's so good. It's so good. But I can't think of like a restaurant that stands out in the parks. Most of the restaurants I'm thinking of are in Disney Springs. We did go to the like sci-fi dine-in one in Hollywood Studios where you sit in like basically what would be like gosh, what do you call those movies? Like those outdoor movies. Drive-in movies, I think. So you would sit in your car. So the tables are set up like a car, like you're actually sitting in a car. So it's pretty cool. So I love the ambiance of that, quote unquote. Yeah, but most of the favorites I can think of are in Disney Springs. Like Homecoming is so good, you guys. Homecoming in Disney Springs. So good. I don't think it matters what you get from there. It's delicious. It's so good. And we used to love Bongos in Disney Springs. It did close. It's a Cuban restaurant that was owned by Gloria Estefan. She has another one now, though, that's off Disney property, but so good. So yeah, I feel like if you're gonna hit up restaurants, like Disney Springs is where it's at right now. There's so many good restaurants in Disney Springs. So, okay, next question. Do you have any Disney traditions? I always get ears. I always get mini ears, you guys. It doesn't matter. I think I have like 3 or 4 pairs already, and it doesn't matter. Every time there's a Disney trip, I get a new pair of ears. Like that's just how it has to be. So that's my tradition. Number 16, what is your most fond Disney park memory? Definitely my favorite is the memory I talked about earlier with my family going like 10 or 11, and it was just everyone, cousins, aunts, uncles, and it was so much fun. So that's definitely my fondest memory. All right, second to last question. What is your favorite thing you've bought in the parks? It's probably a tie between my ears, which I adore my ears, and my coffee mugs. I definitely have a ton of Disney coffee mugs, and I still want more of them. So yeah. I love them. I don't know. So yeah, definitely that. And okay, last question. Describe your dream Disney holiday. I think that just is dream Disney vacation. My dream Disney vacation would consist of me staying at the Polynesian in one of those like water bungalows. They like float over the water. Oh my God, you guys. So amazing. I would stay in one of those. I might pop in a picture of what I'm talking about just so you guys can like fully get the effect of where I'm going here. But I want to stay in one of those, and I want to be able to stay for like 2 weeks and be able to hit each of the parks twice and still have time to do other things in Orlando, like search for a home because I just want to live there already. But no, like there's so many attractions in Orlando and so many things to do. So I'd want some time away from the Disney parks too, just because we always go and I feel like we never really take advantage of other things that Orlando has to offer. So, or Florida in general. So more time to do those, definitely. All right, you guys, that brings me to the end of this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the Disney Parks tag. If you did, don't forget the questions will be listed down below. You can answer them in your own videos or answer them in the comments. Don't forget to tag me on Instagram if you choose to do a video so I can check out your video and show you some love. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon.